Hello everyone and welcome to another stream of Beer Time. Tonight we are gonna play some Euro. I'm so used to Euro trucking. American trucking. We are gonna play some American trucking on American Truckers MP servers. So I hope that you're gonna enjoy this stream. Also, don't forget to hit that follow button. Also, don't forget to go to my YouTube channel, check some videos over there, and if you like it, hit that subscribe button. Let me make a few tweaks. Firstly, I think I'm all good. Let me check it a few things and we're gonna start it right away this. Okay, let's continue. So, actually, first let me see where the heck I am. Let me get into the server to see where the hell I am. Let me see. Okay. I can go. Definitely I can go back. And let me see what kind of job can I find over here. Riders. Okay. Why not? I'm gonna take it.
Ready to roll.
Oh, there's a aircraft landing over here. Oh, this is so cool. Cool.
Let's go.
Let's go. I hope that you're gonna enjoy on this stream, guys. Don't forget to hit that follow button also if you enjoy on the stream.
Get ready to turn left.
Left it is.
Turn left.
See, no one's coming.
Get ready to turn right.
Actually, how much time do I have on board? 9
Turn
tons.
right.
It's not that bad, to be honest. This truck can handle a lot more than 9 tons. But yeah, let's go. Oof. Shit. That's why you don't see your second screen while you're driving. Fix that shit. Oh shit, I need to wait. Okay. I completely fucked up my truck. Okay. I think I should be fine. Let's see, I'm fine there. Oh, come on. I fucked up my pit. Shit. Engine manufacturing, whatever the shit is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Seems and stuff. Fix. Oh, 255 seconds into it, okay.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Hey Cat, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? Whoa, whoa. So let me try to fix like this. Okay, 133 seconds. Okay. 2 minutes. How are you, Cat? Are you good today? Oh, come on, stop. Good, I'm playing GTA 5 online on 5M server because I'm not a band. It's really fun. taxi, man. Really? And what server are you in? I mean, let's be honest. The 5M server, but also the RPG and the role plays are quite far better than the regular online mode from the Rockstar servers. So, yep.
Go straight.
Let's roleplay with 68. Oh yeah. And what role are you playing there? So lucky. Whoa. What role are you having? I cannot kill. True. Yeah, that's true. That's so true. 44 seconds. Okay, let's wait. I'm trying to be ambulance. Oh, so you are a medic. Yeah, that sounds great. Let me check myself. What the hell was? Cause we were playing on a different servers. Also, we were playing on Rage and on 5M. On 5M servers, I was. The hell I was I think a mechanic or some shit like that into the Balkan servers. Oh no, I remember, I was the farmer. I was the last job that I've done, I was a farmer. Yeah, I was growing a corn, I think. If I can be ambulance, I'm gonna be garage man. Garage man with car and help people with vehicle problems. So you're gonna play like a legitimate way. I mean, we were
Go
not
straight.
cheating, but we were using the. I mean, not using. We were growing wheat a little bit, so we were like mini mafia into that server. It was quite interesting. I was playing with Netrospect, my buddy Netrospect, and last night we were playing GTA Online into the regular online mode with Captura and Dimios. It was quite fun. We were doing some heist into the motorcycle club. I have unlimited sweat and inventory place. Ah, really? I'm cheating, but no. Ah, come on, why are you doing that, man? Because your money get automatically for cheating. Ah, checked. Oh, okay. But I don't know. If I'm playing, I will never cheat it. Ever in regardless of what game I am playing, but never I'm gonna cheat. I'm going to play a legit way. I mean, in game, it was allowed to be for example like mafia to grow wheat and something like that, to sell that wheat after that and shit like that. But never use that kind of thing. Oh, also I'd like to ask you something. I'm liking to play or to make a stream. For example, GTA 5 or GTA San Andreas, where viewers can have control what kind of mod I'm using, or also what kind of cheats they can. For example, they can choose what kind of cheats they can use against me or something like that. When I see there are no people at level to still pointed harassed by yeah, I use Paragon. Yeah, I was about to ask you like that because I really don't know how to use it. I can download the mods. For example, the Chaos mod for San Andreas, for example, and some other mods for GTA 5. But how can I implement it so the viewers can interact with that? For example, every 30 seconds or something like that. With system with anti-ban system, it's expensive. Mods are blocked by country. Really?
Go straight.
Strange. Ah, but I think it should be allowed. It should be allowed to have that kind of mods. But I don't know. I need to change it. Also, that's quite interesting also for you viewers. Because, for example, you can fuck it with me. You can spam a random
right,
object. You can
and then
spam
exit
me,
right.
teleport me in the fucking nowhere and some shit like that. And I have no idea. There should be a GTA.
Exit right.
Oh, let me GTA 5 mod with Twitch bot. You can connect.
Turn right.
Yeah, I need to see. I mean, to research how can I do that, because that is really fun. Hugo done that. Also, GTA men are using that. So maybe sometimes when they are streaming, I'm going to ask them how can I do that, or maybe I'm gonna send them a private message so I can ask them how they do that, because it's so interesting. For example, in every 30 seconds to have lower or higher gravity or something like that in GTA 5 or in GTA San Andreas. That will make the storyline missions much more harder for me to pass, and also much more fun for you it will, because you're gonna choose whatever next mod or next cheat will be for fucking me or something like that. But I need to do a research. I give you a passive mod. I need to see how can I do that really, because to be honest it sounds really interesting, and I think I watched, it was a Hugo, H-A-G-A, the Hugo, I think that was the pronounce of the name, and he's a really good streamer. Mainly he do speed runs, and I was participating. For example, you can vote, chat can vote for what kind of free cheats, for example, they can use it. For example, you can vote for cheat 1, cheat 2 or cheat 3, so they can implement it into the game and fuck you, for example, a little bit. And it was really fun, because when I watch, I was, for example, you have a cheat for dying immediately, and all the people are voting for that, and the streamer was completely fucked up. I mean, it's really fun for the viewers and also really fun for the streamers. So I need to make a research how can I do that. Also, if anyone have any idea how can I do that, please feel free to write me or to send me a message, because I'm not that really good with that. I need to do a research how can I connect with something like that, so the viewers can control some cheats into the game, some mods also into the game. Also, like for example, like maybe some other streams, if I'm streaming Minecraft or something like that, that should be also fun. For example, spawning a random 100 creepers around me or some shit like that. And my name was pretty good. Yeah, but that meme was also in Macedonian, so that's why I laugh so hard, because I understand what's the meme, because pretty much 90% of the international meme we also have translation into the Macedonian. So yeah, it was really interesting. I mean, it was really fun. I was laughing so hard. Do you have any memes for this day, or not in the mood for that? Let's see if I have 30 miles. Okay. Underage, I can legally make memes with underage girls. Yeah, like that one. Underage, yeah. Underage, but you're still looking me a Khalifa Twitch stream. or you're not seeing that stream. I don't know. Maybe into the single player mode, it will be fun also if I'm going to buy the Minecraft to implement a mode like that. For example, you can fuck with me with creepers, with some shit like that. It will be really interesting to see.
Right.
There is probably a small chance I didn't saw a stream from you, but really small chance, right? I mean, 0.00001%, right? Las Vegas.
Go straight.
But she's not that really active streaming right now. I don't know what's up with her. It was quite interesting to see what kind of life Mia Khalifa is doing. For example, she was going into the shopping with I don't know, it was her producer. I don't know what the fuck she was, but it was really funny. Oops, green light. Okay, let's go.
Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Beep. I love his horn. Beep, so gentle.
Stay left, and then continue straight.
Okay. Green light. Okay, go, floor it.
Go straight.
Oh shit. Right into the last second.
Stay right, and then exit right.
Right it is then.
Exit right.
Here. The road. Okay, I'm good. Oh, quite a big bump over here.
Stay right, and then continue straight. Go straight.
Also, are you planning to stream, Cat? For this night? Or not? Not in your schedule? Not right now. But later, maybe, huh? I mean, that game was really interesting. How was the name of the game? Again? I totally forgot. I need to check your status. I mean, your information. It gives you your recently played games.
Go straight.
It was interesting because you're building something, but also doing some missions. And in Minecraft, yeah, you're building, but you're only fighting with what? With creepers, with spiders, with everything like that. For example, you're not doing a rescue mission with some engineers or some shit like that. It was really interesting to see it. Stormworks. Yeah, Stormworks. Yeah, it is pretty chill game. Maybe they need to polish the the game mechanic a little bit, because there was a little bit baggy, as you can remember, with the following of the people. For example, when you do to other people to follow you, there's quite a big bug over there, and maybe the graphic of the, maybe not the graphic. I mean the graphic. Maybe I'm too picky for the graphic. I don't know.
straight.
Maybe they can polish the graphic a little bit, because it's really looks like, for example, like Minecraft or something like that. It is still beta in the review version gonna come. Oh, I didn't know that there was a beta version. Okay, so also you are paying for the beta version, or you pre-ordered it before? So that's why you have the beta version. Also, guys, is the stream okay? Not laggy and quality all good? The beta is we probably have the beta already have access to real version of real version gonna be expensive. Ah, yeah, right. That's like, for example, right now, if you know that the Mafia doing Mafia 2 just release. Can I pass this? Wait. Oh, okay. The Mafia 2 just came out with a better graphic and everything, and for example, if you had a Mafia regular one on Steam, you can just to update it to the new version without any spending time. But this version, I think it is 29 something euros. It's quite expensive, and to be honest, all the streamers who is streaming the new version of the Mafia with the better graphic and everything, they all say that it has a lot of bugs. I mean, really big bugs, because I own the Mafia 2 on CD, because I bought it 2012, if I remember. Yeah, 2012, around that period of time. And I also, when I started to streaming, I played a little bit on stream. I mean, not a little bit. I've streamed it entire series of Mafia and completed the game. After that, I was continuing with some other games, but was considering also maybe to start when I finish with the GTA 5. I'm gonna continue with the GTA 4. But unfortunately, I don't have the Steam version of the GTA 4. I have the regular version on CD. And I don't know if that version is gonna work on Windows 10, to be honest. I need to check that out. So to try to install that version that I have on CD, because it is quite old. I don't know what version of the game it was on that CD. I can't remember it. But if
ready to turn right.
If you have 32-bit PC, it should work. It should work those. Now I have
turn
64.
Right.
That's the problem. This one also, the processor is the 64 bits, everything 64 bits. So I'm fucked pretty much, like, if we go with that logic. I don't know, I stream it. Wait, this is for the resting. Okay. I stream it also the GTA 4, but it wasn't my version on my CD. It was other version. I just downloaded from the web, and it was quite buggy, to be honest. And I remember that I cannot complete the mission with the chopper when Nico chased the chopper. That is the last mission. as I can remember, and there was a big bug, I think, and the game was always crashing when I'm into that timing. So it was quite annoying. I'm remembering that I didn't complete the GTA 4. But I really like to complete the GTA 4. But before that, I need to complete the GTA 5 story missions, and I'm gonna maybe try to complete the GTA 4 also. After that, I have on Steam GTA San Andreas, and I'm gonna continue with that. I've started a little bit of streaming with GTA Vice City. I mean San Andreas also, but not like with that mod. And I'm gonna try to stream with that chaos mod, or to find a way how can I implement that chaos mod. So it should be fun. Let me bleed. I'm all over the place. How much I have? 338 miles. Okay. Long way to go. The hell? Let me be extra careful over here. I don't want to roll over the truck. It's quite big turn. Save personal storage. Okay. I don't need that right now. Let me be. And also I've managed to find the problem why I had so much frame dropping into the games. I finally sort that problem out. Thanks God. What was the problem? I was using the Intel Extreme Tuning utility something program. It is a program for undervolting and disabling the turbo boost of the CPU. So I was undervolting the CPU around 0.1 volts, and I was disabled the turbo boost. So practically I was stuck around 2.1 gigahertz of speed of the all cores, but my processor goes 50%, almost 50% more on that. It goes with the turbo boost to the 4 gigahertz. So I was hitting the limit of the CPU quite a bit without the turbo boost. So that technically should turn down the temperature a little bit, but for some reason I don't know, it was the same temperature like with the turbo boost, but with the turbo boost and without the underwater shit. Okay, it wasn't that big speed bump, and without that program my laptop is working pretty much more perfectly than, for example, with the undervolting. Right now I'm just undervolting the GPU, and it doesn't have any difference, to be honest. For example, in GTA 5 I was hitting, for example, if I'm into the crowded area online, I was hitting something around 28 to 30 frames per second sometimes. I mean, it should be more of capable of 60, because I've kept everything on 60 FPS. Also the GTA 4, GTA 5, GTA San Andreas, whatever, the American Euro truck, I'm keeping everything into the 60 FPS. The only games that I'm going into the 120 FPS, because my monitor is 120 refresh rate is the
Stay
first-person
left,
shooters
and then
games.
turn
For
left.
example, like Counter-Strike, like also like PUBG and some sort of that
Turn
type
left.
of games. But right now, for example, when I'm testing without the capturing GTA 5, it goes easily 210, 150, 120 frames per second on very high presets of the graphic. So I'm quite happy with that, and also with stable temperatures and everything. So that was my main problem for hitting the limit of the CPU, because I was playing with Nitro and with Dimi, and I was hitting every single time in GTA Online 35, 25 frames per second. Sometimes it was dramatically dropping down. Why not boost your voltage? Nope, I'm not gonna do that on laptop. I'm gonna do that on if I'm buying into the future some regular PC. But if I'm having also the Ryzen, AMD, or the K version of the Intel. But with this CPU I cannot do that. It is not allowed. But if you find any way to boost the voltage a little bit, I am not gonna do that, because I will damage the CPU. Definitely I will damage the CPU, because it will go with high temperature, because the laptops with the comparison with the regular PC are running a little bit high by temperature. For example, right now maybe I'm hitting 73, 75, 76 degrees Celsius, and maybe the highest temperature that I hit it was 86, I think, if I'm remembering right. 86 that's degrees Celsius. And you know that every manufacturer has a different temperature, for example, for shutting down the computer or the laptop. So mine, I think it was 88 or 89, so I was quite that's hot. Nope, trust me, right now it's not hot. Maybe it's 71 or 72, I don't know. It's running really perfectly quiet. As you can hear, there's no sound of the fan or something like that, so it is really quiet. But sometimes it tends to go a little bit hotter, for example. But I'm using also the cooler pad. I have my fan off, but it's 72 degrees, only GTA. Wait, on idle 72 degrees in GTA 5. Because for example in idle in GTA 5 mine goes maybe 68, 69, but without moving or anything, just to be stuck into the game menu, you know. That's also not bad with the fan off, but I will never do that with the fan off. I don't mind to have not that really nosy fan, but quite a few fans. For example, in my laptop I have inbuilt 2 fans, and I have a cooling pad with 1 giant fan, and it dries the laptop a little bit from the surface, and also it blows a cold air into the openings for the cooling. It is really effective, to be honest, because all the hot air just goes from this side, and the cold air is going into the bottom of the laptop, because mine have opening into the bottom of the laptop, and the opening for the hot air is from the sides. I had those cooling nuts for this. They must blow air into the air output, that make it worse. Really? I mean, for laptop it's really effective. For standard PC, I don't know, because I never use it for the standard PC, but for the laptop, makes really big difference with the temperatures, trust me. I mean, I've just recently purchased these cooling pads on my laptop. I don't know. No, it's really effective. It doesn't make it worse, trust me. Right now I have maybe 5 or 6 degrees dropping with the fan. It doesn't make any load on the also on the laptop. My laptop would work because the cooling pad blow air into. Yeah, but I don't know. I have fortune because like I said, the opening for the cooling air is at the bottom, and if you raise the laptop, that makes the temperature much more lower. And also, if you blow something, for example, like fan into the bottom of the laptop, it will make it really much more better with the temperature, and all the hot air is just going on the sides with the 2 fans, because I have 1 fan for the GPU, 1 fan for the CPU in this particular model.
Get ready to turn left.
If I'm remembering right, the previous version of the Tough Gaming 504 it was.
Turn left.
Oh yeah, it was like that because this is 505. There a lot of owner of the previous version of this Asus TUF Gaming was complaining about the cooling, but if you open, for example, the older version and this version and compare it, there's quite a big changing of the cooling. So what Asus and TUF Gaming was doing, they were listening the complainings about the cooling, and they make a quite big changing with adding a few
right.
cooling pipes. So that makes to run the laptop pretty much really much more stable than the previous older version of the.
Turn right and then continue straight.
Let me
go straight and then turn right.
I refill it a little bit. I don't know, I'm quite happy with this, to be honest, with the cooling pad. And it makes my laptop to run much more smoother,
right.
Much more with lower temperature comparing with without the cooling pads. And it's not really expensive cooling pads. For example, if you have a cooling pad with two fans, it should be much more maybe expensive, much more fancy, but much more efficiently also. But I don't know, I'm quite happy with this one. It's never overheating, and yeah, thanks God for that. But I've changed also the paste, the cooling paste. When I purchased the laptop, I was using that with that paste around maybe 5 or 6 months, and after that I've changed the paste. I was using the cooling master, I think. Yeah, terminal paste. It was cooling master. Yeah, I was considering to purchase online better thermal paste, but fuck, the corona just started and I cannot do that. I cannot do really any stuff to buy online. After seeing on cooling place, change it, or it's really cheap, or it's really cheap, or it's applied wrong. No, it was not cheap. How much it was? Around maybe 15 or 16 euros I've paid for this one. And yeah, it is working really fine, and also I've applied quite efficiently because I have a little bit experience in that. When I was 30-40 years old, I was working extra time into the PC assembling shop. So in that time I was assembling quite a few pieces, so I really know how to properly apply the thermal paste without any having problem after that. But I don't know, maybe after the corona is down, I will grease the thermal paste. It was really good. It has a really good high reviews on the internet. Maybe I will change to that to see how the temperature is gonna be. Why did the cooling paste become that bad after season? No, it wasn't bad. I mean, it was really cool, but I don't know. I have always something voice in my head that is telling me that I needed to change. But the temperature, it was fine with the old paste. It wasn't thermal throttling or something shit like that. It was quite alright, but I don't know. I like to be sure for myself. I like to do that for myself. Yeah, I add voices. Yeah. Why are you laughing? I also add a few. I mean, 1 stick of RAM, extra RAM. I also add NVA SSD into the laptop. Yeah, I'm liking to be a custom made. For example, for my taste. I don't want to be like factory. I don't know, shit like that. But unfortunately I cannot change the CPU because it's hardwired on the motherboard, so that makes me fucked. I cannot change the GPU, I cannot change the CPU, so I'm stuck with that I have right now. Now I see you in my head talking to invisible friend talking about I mean, it wasn't like invisible friend, but yeah, I was quite anxious, for example, when I was streaming, because I was hitting 80-90% of my RAM, and I was like, fuck, I need extra stick of RAM, I need to buy that shit, and I'm like, okay, I will do that maybe a few months after when I get my laptop. If I'm remembering right, I had the extra stick of RAM after 2 months of using my laptop, so yeah, I broke the warranty of the laptop, I know, because I've added a few things, but I'm really confident that the laptop is built pretty much strongly, pretty much really okay, because I'm using 1 year right now, and thank you God, that's not kind of even one single problem doesn't appear in this laptop. It's running like healthy 100%, so that was the main reason that I needed to upgrade it. Also for the SSD, I don't know, I liking my OS and the application that I'm using to be in SSD. It is quite much more faster to boot up for example the laptop and everything. I mean, you're using also the SSD, you know the advantage of using the SSD. It boot up the system into the few seconds, maybe 4 or even less seconds. You're just pressing the button to turn on the laptop, and after a few seconds I'm in. Regardless, I need to type my password, but fuck it, if I don't have my password it will be a few seconds.
Get ready to turn left.
But the downside, I don't... no, you got me wrong, I use my... no, you got me wrong, I use my... for
Turn
HD.
left.
Really? You don't have any SSD? Wait, why I'm thinking that you had also SSD on your PC? Just oh, okay. Now I get it. I mean, you don't need some random mod for fucking with me, right? For fucking into the game, you can fuck me like that. With sarcasm. Yeah, but really, serious side, the things that I do with my laptop was really pretty much positive, because I heard that I spent
Stay right, and then exit right.
a few bucks for that, but I bought the laptop on
Exit
really
right.
cheap price. and it was brand new with the warranty and everything, 2 years of warranty. But right now,
Turn left.
nope, I just broke the warranty because of the added things and everything. But I don't regret it, to be honest, because the laptop just became pretty much beast for my using, at least. I also broke the warranty of my PC by cleaning. Yeah. Also, that was the first thing, because after when I was changing the, I mean when I added the RAM, I was cleaning also all the fans, everything. I was cleaning on the PC, and also I'm cleaning the PC around
Get ready
once,
to turn
maybe
right.
every single month. I have that kind of. It's not a problem, but yeah, a voice in my head.
Turn right,
that
then turn right.
I need to have my laptop completely clean without. I mean, if you can imagine,
Turn
it
right.
is sparkling inside. There's not a single degree into the laptop. Not a single, I don't know, nothing.
It's all
nothing.
over now.
Yeah, I'm a little bit fucker like that. I don't know. Maybe for someone I'm using friendly through the chat. Yeah, but right now not. Right now I'm happy with the. Let me see actually what kind of jobs I have in this company. I'm happy with the specification that I've got right now. The next thing, maybe, I don't know, I'm gonna see. Maybe for the next main rig I will stick with the laptop also, but I'm gonna take it with RTX 260 or 280. I don't know. I'm gonna see what kind of money it will make a quite big difference. I think I will, if I have any chance, I will take it with AMD Ryzen. But if I don't have with the Ryzen specification, maybe I will rock it with Intel, because let's be honest, it is really, yeah, for the price, fuck it. You're right. I mean, you will have right, because the Intel, it's a little bit overpriced comparing with the AMD, but I don't know.
Time to get the job done.
Oh shit, it's too long. Okay, let's see. Maybe in the future I'm going to use this stream also for a streaming, like the other laptop that I'm having right now. And I will use this laptop into the only for streaming, and I will change the preset for the CPU encoder, because the CPU encoder is slightly better with the quality of the picture and the video comparing with the GPU preset with the NVIDIA NVX.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I don't know, I'm gonna see what I'm going to do. Maybe a new laptop, maybe a new PC, because if I'm building a new PC, it will cost me a little bit more, because I need to buy also a monitor.
Right.
I need also to buy I need also to buy a keyboard. What else? Yeah, pretty much that's it. The new keyboard. Also, I'm quite used to having a 120 refresh rate with this laptop, and maybe I will go with 144 Hz of monitor. And that shit cost a fortune to buy it with the full HD or maybe more. But if I'm rocking the RTX, it will be since to have it only on full HD.
Stay left and then turn left.
To crank up into the 4K or 3K, I don't know. Monitor is not required, just memorize the
turn left.
The controls. Monitor is not required. Don't fucking with me. I mean, what I'm going to see it. need a monitor. Trust me. Definitely I need a monitor.
Get ready to turn left.
Around 144 Hz, maybe. At least.
Turn left.
Because, for example, when I'm bumping up my laptop into the 60 refresh rate, it's really weird because I'm really used. Shit, I'm so long. Okay. Download software to cause the same to your laptop. I don't need a software. I need the HDMI cable. I mean, HDMI to HDMI, that's pretty much everything. I have the HDMI into the laptop, into the HDMI into the rig of the PC. So that technically should done the trick, but I like to have the other monitor because, for example, I will have, like I have it right now, the chat and the streaming on one monitor, and I did another monitor for gaming. Because previously I was gaming and I was streaming on one PC on this gaming laptop, and I was using the no friendly. Ah, okay, that was interesting. And I was using the phone as a monitor for the chat, but that doesn't work. I mean, it worked for a quite long time because I was streaming like that to have interaction, for example. But it is really much more better with this setup right now, with two laptops, one for streaming and one for gaming. I can see without any problem the chat. Also, I can see if my stream is laggy or something like that, but before that I needed to minimize the game in order to see that. And if I like to see the chat, for example, and the notification for the stream, you can enable that into the Streamlabs. Obviously you have the game overlay for the chat and for the notification, but it will eat quite a big space of your monitor. And for example, if you're playing a FPS game, it will be so hard to aiming on the enemies. So that's why I changed it into this setup. Right now I just have my two computers into the LAN connection, local area network, and I'm using the Wi-Fi for streaming. It's really not that big of a deal setup, but it works perfectly for now, at least. Also, I was using the one point of when I was streaming, I was using the phone as a second monitor. It has a software. I forgot what was the software for that. And if you're using your Wi-Fi network, but it was eating so much. I think it was eating 2 megabytes of 2000 kilobytes of the internet, or more, sometimes more. So I was like, fuck that, I'm not gonna do that. But it was quite interesting because I can move, for example, all the other stuff on my phone as a second monitor. So it was quite interesting to see that. What kind of monitor do you have? 144 or 60? Or in the middle, 120? $160, fuck. Even better. What was the price, if you remember, for one of them? Wait, they're full HD or 4K? $144 is not awesome. So you are... Wait, you are on 4K or full HD? That's the main question. Oh shit. 4040p. Okay, even better. So you're in the middle. I mean, not better, maybe like for comparison for the 4K, but if you're playing Fortnite in 4K, fuck it, will have barely 60 FPS with the best configuration. I usually hit above 44 in most game. Into the highest presets? I mean, yeah, you have RTX 2060 and the powerful AMD Ryzen. Wait, yeah. It depends on the game. For example, in the Fortnite, I also lock it on 120. When I played the Fortnite at the beginning, when I bought my laptop, I never used it. For example, I never used for unlimited. I always kept it on 120 because maybe that's the downside. I never knew how much FPS I was hitting into the Fortnite. But on CSGO, it depends on the map. Sometimes 300 something, 350 in-game. I'm talking in-game with shooting and everything. 270. It depends. It is really depending on what kind of effect it has. But around that area, 260, 270, 300 it goes in-game. With RTX off, always with RTX, not always. Yeah, but with RTX, it's really pretty much better to play with the graphic, with the ray tracing. Also, the Minecraft with the ray tracing, it's quite interesting to see because a boxy game with quite high specification of the graphic. That's really interesting. Oh. And in GTA 5, how much frame per second do you have it? Or you cap it on 60, like me?
Go straight.
Frame rate. You can enable the Steam. You know, on the Steam you can enable that.
Stay left.
I have enabled that. So in the corner, right corner, top corner. I mean left, not right. For me it's left. Left top corner. It's showing me the frame per second. But I can also try with the Riva tuner. It can show also the temperature of the CPU, of the GPU and everything, but I don't like that. I'm liking to have the screen clean like this into the stream with the overlay and the logos and everything. So you can go into the Steam, for example, if you're playing the games on Steam, and you can enable that feature. And it give you a frame rate. heavy places 82 and normal places 130. This is on GTA? With the on 4040p, right? Yeah, for the GTA 5. I was asking for the GTA 5. But not in online, because online mode it's a little bit much more. Oh, okay, that's okay. For me on the full HD, in normal places, when I cap it, for example, there's a two things. For example, if I'm capping on 60 frames per second, into the normal, yeah, we'll have 60. But if I'm hitting, for example, a crowded, much more crowded in online mode, it dips down into the 51, 52 frames per second. But that's like goes 51, 52 and goes 60 again. So it's quite a really not that, I mean, yeah, big frame drop, but not for a long time. And without the capping, to be honest, I never use it without the capping. Maybe not on the crowded places, 100, 110, 150 frames, and on the crowded maybe it will dip down into the, I don't know, 60, 65, something like that. I need to test that, because right now I'm just telling nonsense. I need to test it without capping. I need to do that, to test it without the capping, to see how much the maximum amount of the frames per second that I'm getting. But it will be around that area, 100 something without on normal places, and on the crowded places it will maybe 65, 70 maximum. Okay. But I will struggle the laptop quite a bit, because it will work on full everything, 100% on everything, and to be honest I really don't like that. For me 60 frames per second in 90% of the game it's okay that I'm playing. And for the frames, I mean fast shooters, I'm using 120. Because if I'm going, I mean the laptop is able, for example in Apex Legend, I could have more than 180, I mean 120, sorry, but for what? My monitor doesn't show that refresh rate, for what I'm going to use that. So that's why I'm capping on 120. And also I don't use the high preset onto the Apex Legend. I'm using, I think, mix presets. I have texture, I think it was high, if I'm remembering, and I have a few settings on low, which is not really important, for example. But if I'm remembering, the textures was high. I need to change also that, I mean to see that from the last stream that I've done. Because also over there I have a big problem with the frame drops, because I'm using the Intel utility tuning, whatever the fuck what name was, with undervolting the CPU. But yeah, maybe around that area it will be. I mean, it's not really high-end laptop. It's a middle range, entry level into the gaming. But to be honest, I'm surprised with the 8th generation of i5s. I was expecting to not to be really powerful like this one when I bought it, because I liked it to purchase with i7, And yeah, it is a difference between the i5 and i7 8th generation, but I don't know, for the price, yeah, for the performance, maybe some 5-6 frames more than the i5, depends on the game. I don't need that. Also, they don't have the configuration with the i7, so also they don't have it on the stock, so they don't have it at all. So I was stuck between the Lenovo Legion with the i7 8th generation, no, 7th generation, with the 1050 Ti, and with this one, the Asus TUF Gaming, with the i5 8th
Stay
generation,
right.
and with 1060. And I make a decision to take this one before the Lenovo. But don't get me wrong, also the Lenovo Legion is a great laptop, but also the Lenovo had its 144 frames refresh rate on the monitor, but please let me know with 1050 Ti what kind of game I'm going to hit 144 frames per second for that feature. Maybe if I'm playing Mario Karts, I don't know, or something shit like that, I will gonna hit 144 with that graphic cards. Shit. See, I've seen the chat. Okay. So that's why I've decided to go with this configuration.
Go straight.
Let me see what kind of preset. I think it is maximum. I'm remembering correct on the graphic. Let me see what kind of presets. Yeah, Full HD, 200% scaling, and everything on high and ultra. Custom. Yeah, everything's high. Pretty much. So yep. Online is having stable 60 frames per second. Not it's dipping, but because of my internet, sometimes around 57, 56. But that's for a few seconds, maybe part of seconds, and then it's go 60 again. But right now, you need maybe in the future just for you. You will not have a better. I mean, you will not need a better CPU. Your CPU is fine. Maybe you will have to go with that. Maybe that's my opinion. Maybe you will go with the RTX 2080. Maybe. I know it's quite expensive, but actually, how much the bottleneck it was on your PC? Did you measure that?
Go straight.
Cat, are you here? I guess not. Oh, okay. under 10%, so it isn't called a bottleneck. Yeah, but what was the suggestions for you? What caused the bottleneck in the CPU or the GPU for you? Mine it is 0.00 something percent. Working in GTA 4, so fast. Oh, okay, don't worry. So you're riding an ambulance or something else? The CPU always better than the GPU can. Oh, so you need a better CPU then. Okay. So maybe if you're going with the different CPU, what kind of CPU you will get? You'll stick, I mean, of course you will stick with the AMD. Transporting chicken to kill them. Oh, come on. With the truck? A chicken. So you're working KFC or KFC. Okay. That's a new one. I'm really happy with my CPU. Maybe when it's changed a couple of years, I think. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, it was 6 core, 12 threads. 2 more cores than mine. Mine has 4 cores, 8 threads. The 10th generation of the i5 has the 6 cores, the 12 threads. It's really good CPUs, also the 10th generation of the i5s. For the price, of course. It is still a bit overpriced, but
go straight.
Not so much as, for example, from the past. If you compare it to AMD. No, I didn't see the prices. I'm honest, I didn't see the prices. So I need to compare the new i5 with the new series of AMD Ryzens, with the prices and also with the performance. So I can see what's the difference, the main difference between the both of the processors. Maybe I will take the 10th generation of i5 and Ryzen 5 or Ryzen 7. What's your opinion? What kind of CPU of AMD to get it for comparison? I cannot advise to look the prices up if you have cramps all day. I cannot advise to look the price up. You have I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I need to see how much is i5 10th generation. Maybe around $400 in that area, maybe less, maybe more. I don't know, plus minus $50, maybe. And for the AMD Ryzen, definitely it will be much more cheaper than the Intel. But how much? I don't know. I never use it. AMD Ryzen, so I will never, I don't know, talk nonsense about the prices and everything like that. But also for the drivers, are they available? Are they upgraded the drivers regularly? For the AMD, also for the GPU, not for the CPU, for the both, for example. Because when I bought the laptop, there was also a Acer Nitro 5, I think, with the full AMD configuration with AMD CPU and the Radeon graphic cards. It was around maybe 200 euros cheaper than this one, but when I look into the internet of some of the owners, they were complaining about the driver or something. I got a GPU driver 3 weeks ago. Not for the GPU, you're using NVIDIA, yeah. It's using game ready, but for the CPU. And for the Radeon also, you don't have Radeon, you have NVIDIA, so you can answer also like me in that question.
Go straight.
We don't have any Radeon graphic cards to know. But for the NVIDIA, yeah, we are using the game ready. And it is automatically updated when it has any new version of the game ready drivers. But for a quite long period, the NVIDIA overpowered the 1060 a little bit with the drivers. Right now it is okay, it is alright, but with the previous driver, maybe around 6 or 7 months ago, we have a little bit struggle with that. Be right back, okay?
Go straight. Wait station, wait. Okay, let's find a new route.
Or I can overpass it. Okay, great. This guy also make a same mistake like me. I'm back. Oh, okay. I mean, it's a little bit late for drinking. Maybe I will around 8 o'clock, maybe 7 something, I'm doing my dinner, and after that I'm drinking only water, nothing else, just water. I'm trying to be a little bit healthy, because I have a specific time for example, for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner also. He is very healthy. Yep, I agree with that. I mean, rarely I'm drinking coffee. Maybe one or two coffee in months. But I'm drinking only with Nestle, Dolce Gusto with the capsule. So that's the only coffee that I'm drinking. Nothing else. And that is one or two times into the month. I'm never drinking coffee. I never get used to drinking coffee, to be honest. Not drink coffee is disgusting. I mean, not disgusting, but maybe if you start drinking, you will get used by the taste. Right now, the only coffee that tastes good for me, it's Nestle Dolce Gusto with the capsules. It's really, maybe it's a little bit overpriced. It's a little bit expensive, but I don't know. I also get used to drink that coffee into the company that I worked, because we have assembling lines for the Nestle Dolce Gusto for the coffee machines, and we use that capsules, that specifically capsules of the coffee. We were allowed to drink the coffee how much we wanted. So I started to drink it over there. For example, when I was the third shift, around 4 o'clock at the morning, my body was completely shut down, so I needed to reboot it with a little bit of coffee. But not every time. When I
Stay
worked,
left.
maybe it was more than 2 times a month. Maybe I will use that around once a day. For example, if I'm third shift, I was drinking coffee once a day, around 3:30, 4 o'clock at the morning, because that was the period of time that my body just completely shut down, so I needed to reboot it. And maybe I get used to drink coffee in that period of time. Before that, I never drink coffee. I don't know. Because there was a free... yeah, it was a free coffee. Yeah, the company bought it, not bought it, the Nestle sent us the capsules for testing for something like that. And we have a lot of them, and we were allowed to drink it a coffee, because, for example, when we tested, we spilled the coffee into the separate container for recycling. And for example, if you want, you can bring your glass and put it on the machine when you test it, and you'll have a free coffee, fresh coffee. And it was really, really cool. So that was the period of time that I started to, sorry for the yelling, and it was the time that I started to drink the coffee. Before that, I never drink it. Yeah, also in the previous companies I got into the third shift working weeks, but I never drink it over there. I don't know, maybe the work into the other company, it wasn't that really pretty much psychologically hard for me, because physically,
Stay left.
if you're tired, you will sit down and you will rest down. But my job, yeah, it was with sitting, but psychologically it was quite heavy. You need to be psychologically 8 hours with a straight mind, because every single small mistake, it will be high price for the company. For example, what did you need to do the job? I was quality technician in the molding department, so we have a robots machine who are molding the
Stay left.
component of the of the coffee machine. Every single component, it was molded into that department, and my job was to measure that components and to make a decision if the component it was with the
Stay left.
with the regulation of Nestle or not. So we have, yeah, it was an interesting job. It was quite mentally heavy, because you're measuring into the, I don't know, 200, 300,000 euros machines, also with 3, 4, maybe more axes sometimes, but yeah, I never use it for, more 4 axes, but yeah, why not
Stay left.
that measure it with laser? No, we don't have it on with laser. We have it with light. The keyens, you can Google it. Type it keyens, EM. And for the with sondas, with graphic sondas, with touching, we use Calypso's eyes, the Duramax model. You can Google it. Let me write it on the chat. Let me do that. You can Google it to see it, what kind of machine. So this is the lighting. Regardless of the series, and this is for the let's like this. Yeah, you can Google it and you can see what kind of machine it is. It's really interesting machine to work on it. And also you need it to be straight, and also with the hand measuring.
Stay left.
Tools. Not not the condom. Nope. Not the condom. Yeah. It is like Durex Max.
Stay left.
But no, it's missing some letters. But also on shift there's only 2 guys. Not 3 guys, my mistake. 1, because I was the SPC, statistical production control. I was with
Stay
statistics,
left.
measuring shit like that, numbers everywhere, with the lower tolerance limit, upper tolerance limits around 0.001. So you needed to be extra careful, and you need how to properly measure that, also by hand, not by machine. Because, for example, sometimes you need to make a fast decision and you need to use only the hand measurement tool. You needed to make that kind of decision, because the assembling line will stop, and that's really bad if the assembling line stop with work in the company. That's pretty much, I mean, good for the operators on the assembling, but bad for the economy of the company. So that's why I was constantly under the pressure to keep them supply with machine are faster. Yeah, faster, but they needed a time to measure it. So, for example, we have a new part is coming out of the machine, for example, with a new tool. I mean, not new tool assembled on the machine, and you need to make a fast decision about the component by the few of the measurements. There was a few measurements that was really important to be extra cautious, and yep, you need to measure by hand to see if also to assemble by hand by you to
Stay
see
left.
if the standards of Nestle is properly okay. And then how much do you mess up? Never. I never messed up. I was working there for 1 year and I never messed up. I was the one who gave up it. Also, my application for
Stay
my
right,
for
and
my
then exit right.
for my for my living of
Exit
job
right.
was 2 times declined of the HR, so they don't want me to go from there. And after the 3rd time, they are
Turn
like,
right.
we cannot do anymore to keep you in the company. So good luck. We want to live in the company. We will not
Turn
be
left.
the one like the previous 2 times that we are going to not to let you go. But for messing up, I never messed up, because my messing up, my errors, the company maybe it will cost a high money. High money, it means by hundred thousands of euros. So that's why I never messed up. That's why I was the statistical guy. I never messed up with the statistics.
We are finished.
Ah, shit, I needed to... Okay. Let me try something. I need to put screenness on the part. When we ever open the part, it's funny for them. Why funny? I mean, if you ask me a straight question, it's not a secret. Okay. Oh, okay. Because why secret messages? I don't need secret messages. I needed to park it properly over here. Let me do that. You're not allowed to mess up in that position, Steam. When you're doing a statistical stuff, you cannot mess up, because your mistake, the company will cost it high money, and you will lose your job immediately. And also, not a single company after that is gonna make open position for you. Yeah, statistic is not that really maybe fun for doing, because let me do something. Okay, I'm back. I don't know, not everyone, to be honest, wants statistics. And not for everyone is statistics. You need to be extra careful, extra specific for everything.
Time to get the job
And
done.
also you need to be good with mathematics and shit like that. It's not a job for everyone. Am I properly parked? Fuck no, I'm not. Do like this. Much better right now.
Ready to roll.
Okay, let's go.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I'm not that long enough right now, so I can do sharp turns like this.
Turn
That's
right.
Positive things for having not so long load. And also, have you ever played this period the Euro Truck? I mean the multiplayer, not the single player. The
Stay left.
1.36. And we asked the MP developers when they can succeed with the implementation of 1.37 version of for officially like multiplayer to play it, and the answer it was that they will not succeed to the end of this month. So maybe around June, maybe half of June, maybe at the end of the June we will have for the 1.37 new version multiplayer. So that sucks also. I mean, it sucks quite a bit, because I was so excited that I'm going to play with 1.37 with the new styles on online, and fucked. Not right now.
Stay right.
change your lane.
Stay left. Stay left.
You can bypass. Okay, I'm gonna bypass this one.
Go straight.
That was a friendly guy. Let's see how they look LTD. Okay.
Go straight. Stay right. Stay left.
Let's see what's around.
Stay left. Go straight. Stay left. Stay left. Go straight. Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right. Turn right. Stay right, and then continue straight. Go straight.
I love the sound of the G brake. So, 27 miles close to the target.
Go straight. Go straight. Go straight. It was a nice ride.
Indeed, it was nice. And that will be it, guys, for this stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.